Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our channel. This is episode 2 of the BIG J BBQ series, and I am going to be making a fireball meatball today. So I'm excited to check it out. My youngest son asked for it as part of his birthday present, so I'm excited to try it out. Here goes nothing. Okay, so as far as ingredients, we got some ground chuck here, 80-20. We got some diced onion, some bacon, some red pepper flakes, some Creole or Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce. Because I can never say it, I just choose to say it funny. And because you always must have a beer while you're barbecuing, but it's 9 a.m., we have the ginger ale this morning. All right, so I'm going to start by forming a bowl into each of the meatballs so that I can add my ingredients right in the center. That'll help when we come to mixing them together. We'll start with a bit of onion. And you can tell I'm using very specific measurements when I say a bit. We'll start with some Cajun or Creole seasoning. I put a couple of tablespoons in there. Again, just kind of eyeballing it. And some red pepper flakes. This is where you're going to get your fireball from. So you want to go as hot or as mild as you want based on how many red pepper flakes you put in. Add some sea salt. And some black pepper. And you can tell it's already starting to smell good because here comes the dog. Now we'll add some mustard. If you prefer deli mustard, spicy mustard, you can use that too. I just went with the regular yellow mustard. And then some of that sauce that I can't pronounce, Worcestershire sauce. So now we need to get all of the meat and flavors combined, and the easiest way to do that is just to start mixing. Trying to get all the onions separated, all the mustard throughout the meat, the spices mixed up real well. Just dig your fingers right in there. Once you get it to where you want it, start to form it back into a ball again. Because after all, it is a fireball meatball, not a fireball pile of meat. There we go. And we'll do the second one. And just like that, I move a lot faster the second time around. That's pretty. All right, now we'll take some thin sliced bacon and we'll wrap it around each of the meatballs. Now I bought 2 of the packages of the thin sliced bacon that you can get out of the refrigerated section at the grocery store. You want to try and get as much of the surface area as you can, but you're also using the bacon to help hold that meat together while it's on the grill. If you can't get all the surface area though, nothing to stress about, just do the best you can. I did learn through this process that if I were to do it again, I would probably add a 3rd package. Here we go, moving quick again. All right, so we're just wrapping up here with the last little bit on the second meatball. Get it all nice tightly packed so that bacon can hold the meat in. How pretty is that? All right, so for today we are going to be doing our cooking on the Pit Boss Pro Series wood pellet grill. We're gonna do it on some indirect heat and some nice hickory pellets in there to give it a little flavor. So I also put them inside these pans because it is 80-20 chuck after all, so it's probably going to be greasy. And rather than pouring all the grease into the Pit Boss, these will help catch some of the grease along the way. All right, so we got it on about a medium heat. Again, indirect, so we're gonna put it off to the sides. Pick up our second one here. Put that in there, and we'll check back in just a bit. And there's my dog, because there's meat around. All right, so about halfway through. It's been about an hour and 10 minutes or so. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, actually, I brought a bowl out here to get some of the fat off, but it doesn't look like there's much to get out of here. So, it's doing all right. So I'm just gonna turn it around so that it cooks evenly on each side, just in case. Oh, no, there's some fat. I think we're okay still. All right, we're gonna put it back in for another hour 15 or so. Cool. All right, so it's been about 2.5 hours. Let's take a look at how this comes out so far. Make sure it's all done. Look at that. Let's see what we got here. It's gonna take a minute to go up, but look at those, man. Pretty good? Oh yeah. Alright, we're getting some of the fat off. We'll see how it is. Alright, so we are about ready to open it up. It's got a couple degrees left, but I'm going to add some tomato sauce and some cheese to the top. So let's see how they look. Oh, that's good stuff, huh? Alright. Alright, so we're going to put just some regular tomato sauce over the top. And I should do more because I'm holding the sauce here. And then we'll add some cheese. You want a nice big helping of some cheese on top of there. Alright, ready to close it back up. Alright, I think they're about done. See that cheesy gooiness? Oh yeah, look at that. I got this nice big spatula here. It's one of the Pit Boss spatulas that I got because I can get up underneath something like this. Put it just like that. How those look, huh? Those look good. Let's serve them to the family and get the results. All right, so all right, let's see what it looks like inside, shall we? Oh, look at that. Good stuff right there. All right, so the verdict is in. We had our family dinner today and we ate the Fireball meatball. And It was all right. I mean, I guess it had some decent flavor to it. Next time I would definitely add some more quantities of the internal ingredients just to give it a little more flavor in the meat. And it needed a little bit longer to cook, unfortunately, on one of them for whatever reason. So, but all in all, pretty decent recipe, and definitely unique. First time I've cooked something other than, you know, just a piece of meat on the grill. So I guess experiment number 1 wasn't a huge failure, but wasn't a smashing success either. So whatever, if you want to try it out, it's definitely good. You can get the full recipe at barbecuepitboys.com. That's where I picked it up from. But I really enjoyed the process and cooking today's meal. So we'll see you next time.